my peoples, my peoples. How y'all feel? How y'all feel out there? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up, everybody? What's happening, everybody? What's happening? What's happening? Welcome to Raw with a Podcast. I am your host, the Fox Silver, and this is a unprecedented broadcast tonight. We normally don't come on Thursdays, but we decided to come on. Give you a little show tonight. We were supposed to have a new co-host this evening, but something came up. Y'all saw the video that I posted earlier. Brother Jihad was supposed to come on, and he got tied up with some other business, but we will see him in the future. And my other co-host Kahi will be arriving shortly. I don't know where he at. Who knows? Kahi be in the lab, not that lab. For all y'all that think, the way y'all think. But welcome Facebook family, welcome Instagram family, welcome Twitch family, and welcome YouTube family. Welcome to the Raw with a Podcast, and I am the Fox Silver. You hear it. You hear it. We all up in them streets, y'all. We all up in them streets. Yep. We all up in them. We don't stop. We do not stop. So tonight's broadcast, we're gonna try to give y'all some, some subjects to comment on and things. Let me get to the comment section here. Is there anyone in the house? Yeah, I see there's a few folks in the house. I can't see y'all unless y'all say something. You know what I mean? I can't see y'all unless y'all say something. So if y'all say something, I'll say what's up. But what's up, chat? What's happening? Hey, listen, if y'all are not following Raw with the Podcast on YouTube, go over to YouTube, subscribe, like, follow, and share. Do that on all the platforms. Share it to your people. We need as many new family members as we can get. So come on, y'all. Join the show. Join the show. So I'm not gonna start, our topic tonight until Kahi gets here. Yeah. For everybody that unless Facebook stream is set to public. Yes, it is. It is. I believe it is. I believe my face everything is set to public. Let me look at this. Yeah, it's set to public. It's set to public. Everything's set to public. Yep. Public. Yep. 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 Cool. Cool. What's up, Melissa? I see you. I see you out there. What's good? Hey, y'all don't mind me. Y'all don't mind me. We just trying to waste a little time until Kai gets here. You know. Meanwhile, that might be too loud. I don't know. Meanwhile, also, y'all, I got this fly in this truck that's driving me crazy. So if you see me swatting, I ain't tripping. It's a fly in here. I've been trying to get this fly out for a long time. I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping. I am not tripping. But I hope everybody's doing well tonight. You know, I know my other homeboy is going to end up popping in the chat. He been He's been dying to come on the show so he could stir the pot up a little bit. Now, I called him. I did call him. I did call him, but he didn't pick up the phone. So I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, Chucky, if you out there, I'm talking about you. Where you at? I sent you a link to get on the show. Where you at? We waiting. We are waiting. Meanwhile, a lot of stuff going on in the world that I'm not a part of. A lot of stuff going on in the world that I'm not a part of. And you know what? I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. I try to stay to myself. I try to stay clear of all that controversy, all that messiness that's out there. I don't want to have nothing to do with it. You know what I mean? I ain't got nothing to do with it. Don't want nothing to do with it. Trying to stay about it. But let me tell y'all. Let me tell y'all what we're gonna be talking about tonight. Because hold on, let me turn it down. I don't know if that sounds good. Let me change. Let me change the vibe a little bit. Let me change the vibe. Hold on, y'all. Let's uh, let's get to. I hope that's good right there. I don't know. Let's get to this right here. That ain't it. I don't know if this is gonna sound good. Let's see. That don't sound like R&B to me. On to the next. On to the next, y'all, because that doesn't sound like R&B. Yeah, let's keep it right there. That sounds better. That sounded better. Oh, hold on, Lord. Oh crap! There it is. There it is. That's it. There it is. All right. We are still waiting for Kahi to show up, y'all. Testing, testing. We are waiting for Kahi to show up. Sorry. Let me turn this down real quick. No, no, no. Testing, testing. 1, 2. Can y'all hear me? Oh, shit. There we go. There we go. There we go. Right there. All right, y'all. We still waiting for Kahi to come on, but I'm going to let y'all know what we're going to be talking about this evening. I think y'all appreciate it. This is this is the book of topics. They're all worth a lot of money. So if y'all need something to talk about, come holler at me and I'll sell you a topic. So tonight's topic will be, what type of love are you looking for in a relationship? Let that sink in. Let that sink in a little bit. What type of love are you looking for in a relationship? Are you looking for the dating type of love? Are you looking for the companionship type of love? Are you looking for the forever love or the temporary love? What type of love are you looking for? Are you looking for in the meantime, in between time type of love? What type of love are you looking for? What type of love are you looking for? Ladies and gentlemen, our brother has arrived. Introducing, introducing, brother Kai. Give him a hand.
Well, that's a nice introduction. Thank you very much.
Kai, I'm gonna move that logo. I'm gonna move that logo out the way so we can get a full example of that fro that you're bearing right there. Hold on, let me see. Let me
Yeah,
move that. Let me move that logo out the way because
it's good.
that logo is in the way. Where the hell is that
Yeah,
logo?
it
Is
is.
this right here? Yeah, let me hide that.
Yeah, that's it.
Let me get that out the way.
All
Let
right.
me hide that. There we go.
Everything coming in good?
Bye.
Yeah, got the fro going on, man. Got the
Everything coming in good. Give it up for
good, good,
Kahi,
good. That's
y'all.
good. That's good.
Give it up. Give it up for
Thank you,
Kahi.
man. I appreciate it. I
That's
appreciate it. Thank you
Boy,
very
that's
much.
for real, bro.
Thank you very much. I appreciate
That's
that. I
for real.
appreciate that.
I like that. I like
Yeah.
that. You know what? May have to make a T-shirt out of that right there. You wearing the
Ah,
shirt?
good. That's-
Oh no, you ain't got the shirt. I thought you got the shirt.
Yeah, it was a different size.
Oh,
I
okay.
messed
Yeah.
up on the instructions on the size. I didn't include it under
Right.
my size. So I don't. So yeah, I don't have the correct size. You can squash that. It's all right.
It's all good.
Yeah,
Uh, Chat
I could have put it in.
Kai He is a member, advocate, and activist for the indigenous uh, community,
That's a good
for
way to put it.
the indigenous people of this land. What happened to my
Absolutely.
camera? What?
How's
Can you see me,
everyone in the?
Kai?
I can see you
How
perfectly
did I
fine.
go?
It's at a standstill right now. You're freeze frame. Do 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 do. Remember that? Yeah. Again, I appreciate the introduction. Yeah, the Fox Silver is absolutely correct. They're advocate of voice and kind of heavily into the indigenous peoples. Um, some people may want to call it a movement, but it's not a movement. It's a happening, and it's been a happening. So yeah, definitely communities with that, and I appreciate that. And greetings to everybody
That's right.
in the Raw with the
Absolutely.
podcast community.
In the future,
Yeah,
absolutely. In the future, Kai, we're gonna have shows to explain the indigenous community to all of our watchers, listeners, and viewers that may not know exactly what that is. They may have heard it, but they probably don't exactly know what that means.
that's cool. Absolutely appreciate that. Yeah, definitely reach out to
Absolutely, no doubt.
us again. Uh, but yeah, we can definitely line that up and reach out on the podcast itself for
Everybody, everybody, everybody,
right.
everybody, and
For
anybody.
the hunters.
You know,
Absolutely, absolutely.
since Jihad wasn't able to come on tonight, right? So I was
Right.
looking for. Oh crap! Hold on.
You see
Sorry about
Divine Justice. What's up, brother Divine Justice? What's up, Sister
that's a
Melissa
little.
Gordon? He said he needed to
That's a
snatch the hoodie.
little
You responded
feedback
to
there.
that already? Okay.
Say what?
You responded.
Divine, what's up? No, Jihad didn't respond. But I was trying to get Chucky wanted to come on.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
last time I spoke to
That's cool.
Chucky, so I gave him a call, but he didn't answer.
All
So
right.
what can I do? What can I do?
They'll make it. We'll make it.
You
That's
know what I
cool.
mean?
Yeah. Always good to hear from the brothers
You know,
and the sisters
one
when they can
one day.
line up. That's right. That's right. What we got going
All
on?
right.
How's everyone in the
So
podcast?
topic tonight.
Mm-hmm.
The topic tonight. Let me set my air right. The topic tonight, you might have
Yeah.
missed it,
Yeah. Right.
is what type of love are you looking for in a relationship? What type of love are you looking for in a relationship? So I said, are you looking for? I mean, it can be more types of love that anybody is looking for. I just named a few. Like, are you looking for a relationship type of love, a
Right.
temporary type of love, a dating type of love,
A new
or
type of love.
or
Yeah.
meantime, in between time type of love? You know,
Right.
are you looking just for companionship type of love, a hangout type of love, a forever type of love?
Yeah. Forever type of
You
love.
know, that love that's going to lead to marriage. What type of love are you looking for? What
Hmm.
type of
That's
love
interesting. Let's
are
think
you
very
looking
much.
for?
I'm here to support. Appreciate
What do
that,
you think?
Divine Justice.
Yeah,
See Divine again. Divine.
because
Yeah.
I think that you know, for for the folks that are single, you know, sometimes single folks get lonely,
Yeah. Absolutely.
so they just want to hang out. They just want to hang out with somebody, you know, just so that they can. That's you, Kai.
Sure
I
is.
turned all mine down.
I think I still got eyes, y'all. I turn it down, but I take a look.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I turned mine down. I turned because it went off. But
Mhm.
yeah, what type of love are
Hmm.
people looking for in relationships? And I think the type of
That's a good
love that
question.
people are looking for in relationships will determine the end game of the relationship.
That's
I
right.
don't think I think when people get into relationships or they're I want to be with you, you want to be with me, but I don't think they're open to really discussing what they're actually looking for. And if they are looking for something that is meaningful, I don't think they know the right way to go about doing these things. And I think we said that on one of the videos, the previews. Like, you may be going into a forever relationship with the wrong concept in mind. You know what I mean? What you think? For instance,
Ooh, that's a mouthful. Yeah.
are you
But
dating? Are you dating just to be dating, or are you dating to get married? Just saying. Which is what?
ugh,
What you think?
gosh, I think a lot.
I
Uh,
think
I don't
very.
know. My
I
own.
think very deeply.
Yeah, I think very deeply. Exactly. I think very
Yeah.
deeply. Um, I don't know. Me personally. Uh, well, so lately, as far as me myself, I've dated different in different ways and different manners over a lot of years, and like you said, it depends on what the end game is according to um, dating at those times. You know, there's times that I was dating for, you know, for support, for relationship, for love, for lust, for for marriage
Oh, I
material,
forgot all
for
about that.
something in
For
between.
lust.
Yeah, yeah, that thing we are talking about, you know. And so I've definitely dated uh even even to a point where actually sometimes it wasn't even meant to turn into a relationship. A relationship. You know, it was, you know,
Right.
indicators were there, but it was like, you know, I don't know if I'm ready, you know, and she don't know if she ready, but then it ended up in a relationship. It ended up in a nice relationship. There's times that I end up in a relationship that, you know,
Right.
had the heart, mind, emotions, and everything into it, but it didn't satisfy the end game for me or for either one. So I still think that that's in my, you know, in my own opinion. But whatever someone feels at that moment of, you know, I want to date you, you know, a consistent love, and this is said also, thanks for supporting a consistent love. That
Yeah.
as far as a consistent love, um, I, it's my belief that whatever someone is looking for in their heart of hearts, in their mind at that time, because there can be a change. There can be a change of heart, and it may be you, it may be the individual, or it may be someone that someone you
Oh,
meet will
you
make
mean
sure.
like once it start, you saying things may
Right,
change.
right. It may change. It may change. It can change because you may, you know, I don't. It's only been a couple of weeks, but I don't think I'm feeling this, or I think I feel more than this. You know, we just want a sexual relation. I might just want to turn into a sexual relation
Right, right.
or a hangout
I
buddy
didn't
or a
even
friend.
mention that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I
know,
ain't even
yeah. You
mention
mentioned all that.
those type of relationships.
Sure
Oh, hold
enough.
on a second.
Sure enough.
Um, Divine, Divine asked about the hoodies, Divine,
Yeah,
the
that's what I was
merch.
trying to go back.
You
Right.
can DM me, DM me, and we got the t-shirts and we have the hoodies, and
Yeah, I
I'll
need
give
mine.
you all the information. The t-shirts are going for, what was it, Kai? 30?
30 $30
Yeah,
for
t-shirts
t-shirts.
are going for 30. That includes shipping and handling. And the hoodies are going for 45. And that
I can't get comfortable. Yeah. You're stuck again. Your screen is stuck, bro. Your screen is stuck and it's looking like yeah, okay. All right, everyone. Well, he'll be right back. He's probably going to do a quick
hoodies,
reboot. Okay, there he
it
is.
really all depends
Yeah,
on
yeah.
when ordering the hoodies. It all depends on what colors they have available. But Divine, just DM me, and I'll give you some more info on that. Will be like I sent some T-shirts out to the contest winners and everything, and they're supposed to take pictures and send those in so I can make a video and post it all up. But it's good quality T-shirts and
Absolutely.
hoodies and stuff. All right,
Sure enough is.
back to the broadcast. Back to the broadcast. Okay,
Hmm.
Kahi. So you said that
I think we should be, might be, yeah,
you may go in. You may go.
yeah.
You may. Huh?
Yeah, you might have to be prepared to
What'd
pivot.
you say?
You I said we may have to be prepared to pivot from what our expectations were going into a particular relationship, even if you had your staunch intention on one. unless you just say, you know what, it wasn't what I wanted, it
Yeah.
wasn't what you wanted. We should go our separate ways. It happens. Or we should just look at this kind of relationship, the friend
Well,
zone.
that's natural.
Yeah,
Yeah.
say what?
Well,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
natural. Beginning,
true.
you're getting to know the individual. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I would hope that you're mature enough to explain all of that to whoever.
Correct.
Instead of like going in blind. If you're just going in to be playing around, all
Right.
right, that's cool.
Right.
But like intentions should clear. You know what I'm saying?
Precisely.
So that I think things work good when everybody's on the same page. You feel me? That
Absolutely.
way,
Absolutely.
there's no misunderstanding. You feel me?
Absolutely.
Everybody
Absolutely.
know what time it is.
That's right.
So,
That's right.
what type of love are you looking for when you get into a relationship? Man, I wish. Let me tell you, Jihad had some good topics. Man, I wish he was on,
Yeah.
and I ain't even going to talk about it.
Right.
That
Right.
dude need to be on.
Right. Yeah.
What is-
Yeah. That'd be good.
But I was wondering about all. But
Melissa,
as soon as I get the years,
Devon.
it's getting real fun. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Divine said off topic. He was reminiscing about
Yeah.
all of the good times we had growing up in the field, fun time, and
Yeah.
all of that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's. I don't remember Liberty
Oh
Theater,
yeah,
but I
I
know
think
something about it.
I
Where,
think
where was Liberty Theater?
playing real good.
Liberty
Huh?
Theater I think Liberty Theater was closed by the time I moved there. I think Liberty Theater was it still open when I moved there? Liberty Theater,
Yeah, it stayed open after we graduated for a little while.
yeah, Liberty Theater
Yeah, it did. It
on
stayed open. It stayed open
on
for a
front
few years
on
because
Front Street.
the food market stayed open. You said
Okay,
what? Fun time?
no
The art
Liberty Theater.
place
I
with
was
the roller
wondering where
skating
Liberty
rink
Theater
underneath
was. We have a lag. We have a lag.
on Front Street. Yeah,
Right.
I don't
That
know
was
if
it.
you ever went to Liberty,
It was.
but
It wasn't.
Liberty was off the chain.
It was a movie theater, right? Was it a movie theater?
Liberty, yeah, yeah.
Can you?
Later
It
on, I
wasn't.
think they started having shows there.
Then that's what it was because they weren't a
Liberty
movie
was a
theater when I
movie.
got there. They were just having shows. It wasn't a theater at the time, but
Yeah,
I remember it though.
you had the
Yeah,
Strand Theater that was like in the center of town. Then you had the Liberty
yeah.
Theater that was further on the west end, almost by the new
It was.
projects. Yeah.
It wasn't. Okay.
Uh,
Good.
Divine said love. Divine said love is funny when you get to a certain age.
It sure
How
was.
is love? Explain that, Divine. Explain that. Elaborate.
Yeah.
Elaborate.
Elaborate.
What do you think, Kai? What do you? How is
Yeah.
love funny when you get older? How is love funny to you?
Funny. You want me to use that
I
word?
think
How
you
is
would,
love funny? How is love funny?
or
I
complex. Is it
I'll
complex?
say what? Say what? Say what? It's a lag in time between you and I.
Is complex the word? Maybe
Yeah, I would say complex, but
it
I
is.
can use
I'll
funny
start.
because it's okay. Yeah, I still go off funny, and because with age comes a difference. Love is funny when you get a certain age. Um, I think with age comes a difference in love or in what you might be looking for, in what might you be, willing to accept or not accept. in the feeling of love,
Hmm.
in the feeling of it.
Right.
I think it's another thing. I think when you start to get older, you know, I know the older I get, right? Um,
Yeah.
the older I get, I know I'm more definitive and I'm more steadfast and stern. When I was younger, I was like that, but I would easily change lanes. I would easily change lanes, but not just to change lanes. I was more uh, I was more unwilling. You keep getting stuck. All right, once again he's going. I'll just go ahead and continue to talk. Um, that's why I say why, just being younger, me myself, it's not that I never wanted to be in love or have loving relationships. It's not that I didn't want to be in relationships. I didn't go into relationships thinking, oh, I don't like to. I just really, no. I went into it with those intentions, but I was, you're younger and dumber and full of more hopping around.
What would you call it? Full of what?
What would I call, instead of being funny, complex, like you said?
No. You said you were full of
Oh, yeah. I said
when
young
you
and
were
dumb and
younger.
full of cum. Yeah, young and dumb and full of cum. I'm gonna say that.
You
I'm gonna say
moved
that.
before.
Huh?
Yeah, you made a move before you thought about making the move, right?
Yeah, that can be defined like that. Or you put divines up there. So and then the older,
What did
I guess, the
I
older you
say?
get, divine says, Divine Justice 7 says, love is more than sex. Absolutely. Love is more than sex. A lot of people define love as sex when they're younger, but when you get older, you want that person to grow old with and build with. That's the goal. You have more settled. You're more settled in your
Right.
desire. You're more, because yes, it is about love, and they say sex is the bonus, but with a well-rounded love, it encompasses everything. It encompasses the companionship. It encompasses consistency. It encompasses longevity. It encompasses sex. It encompasses understanding. It really, and you're more experienced, and you have your, it's kind of more defined for you because of your experiences. The older you get, and it should be that way. So when he says it's funny, I think it's funny in a graduated way, a better, a more mature way. You can look at it a bunch of different ways in the complexities, so to speak, in my opinion. But Miss Melissa Gordon
But
has a
I'm gonna
statement.
tell you this.
Say again.
Even
Go ahead.
yeah. What did Melissa say?
Melissa Gordon, hey, Melissa Gordon, says, hopefully it's that way if you've done your work. Hopefully it's that.
Elaborate, Melissa.
Right.
What type of work? What type of work? If you done what type of work? Is that work with self? What type of work?
Hopefully it's that way if you've done the work. Fulfilling? You mean hopefully it's fulfilling and well rounded?
That work with self,
Right.
your
Okay.
personal
Yeah. Your
development.
personal development. Absolutely.
Sometimes it
Yeah.
sometimes it takes people longer
Hmm.
to get that personal development. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
sometimes it takes folks a lot longer
Ooh,
to
I need
get
to do
that
something in my
personal
head.
development, to get all of that, and and that personal development can happen as an adult. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
When folks
That's right.
decide to put the games down, healing
Hmm.
from those traumas. Let me take some
Yep.
traumas.
Healing your traumas.
Those traumas heal. Those those Kahi just went off the screen. Those traumas take time to heal. We'll
Yeah.
bring. All right, there you go. All right, cool.
Yeah, I did
You
that.
back?
Yeah, yeah, we good.
All right. So I say
Traumas.
the question again is, what type of love are you looking for in a relationship? And how do you prepare yourself? How do you prepare yourself to receive the love that you're looking for? Ah,
Oh,
ah. Like Winston. Is that his name, Winston, that was on the Jamie Foxx show? Ah, ah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
ah,
That wasn't. Uh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, that wasn't. That wasn't. Yeah, I
ah.
think everyone will have their individual uh, responses for that.
Right. Divine got a question. What'd he
Hmm.
say? I have a question for the panel. Hold on, let me get
Who's the
there. I
panel?
have a question for the panel.
Who's the panel?
I guess everybody that's on
Yeah,
the chat. Are you
everybody's in the chat.
secure enough to allow your other half to have a male or female friends? Are you secure? That's a good question. That is an excellent question. And Divine, that question needs to be asked in the beginning of any relationship.
Definitely has to be.
Don't pull out your friends you had from childhood of the opposite sex while you're in a relationship, because that's going to cause a problem. You need
Right.
to do all of this in the beginning. That's
You
a
need
good question. So
yeah that.
panel, Divine asking chat. Divine is asking, are you secure enough to allow your better half to have friends, basically, of the opposite sex? How you feel about that, Kahi?
I agree that it's best to bring out if you have good friends like that when you meet someone and then you and that someone are going the distance and you're meaning a lot to each other and you plan on being together. There is some point where you really should come clean about your very good friends or your best friends being the opposite sex, because if
That should be in the beginning. If you
yeah, it
have some
should,
friends like that in the beginning,
especially right, especially the
beginning, don't
more
pull them
you
out.
move.
Don't pull them out the closet. Like, don't pull them out the
Right,
closet. I'm secure. I'm secure. I'm cool with it. But I
of
got a
course, yes.
story. I got a story. You heard that
Mm-hmm.
yourself. I'm I'm gonna come back to that, Melissa. I saw that you had something and I didn't catch it. I'm gonna come back to that. So I was talking this a couple years ago,
Mm-hmm.
talking to a young lady, and I said that my exes, I'm friends with them. Not like I hang out with them, not like I
Right,
talk to them every day, but once in the blue moon, I might get a phone call. They may have a question about a relationship that they're in or something, or they want a man's opinion about something. You know what I'm saying?
right.
But it ain't like I'm hanging out with them. So this This young lady was like, she's like, oh, why they still hanging around? I was like, what you mean hanging around? Like, yeah, like why you still holding on to him? I'm like, what you mean holding on to him? I ain't holding on to him. Like, what do you mean? She said, well, why you still friends with him? I said, well, when the relationship ended, it was friendly. It wasn't ill feelings towards nobody. I said, like, so what's the problem? I don't hang out with them. They don't live in my town. Like, I don't see the problem. I don't see the problem. They not calling me every day or nothing like that. And with her, I think the thing was that there might have been an incident where whoever she was dating before had still had their ex in their life, and they was probably fooling around and everything. But shit, that ain't me. You can't you can't criminalize
Bring it.
the person for the crime that happened in your past. That ain't got
Okay, you kind of froze up again in mid word, and I mean mid word, not even just mid sentence. Mid word, you froze up. Probably seen that. So we'll give the Fox Silver a second to return in a more uninterrupted manner whenever he hops back on and picks up where he left off from his person he was talking about some years ago who had an issue with his exes who were friends that had called him. Um, hmm. Well, it's my assertion that yeah, you okay? You're
right.
coming back in.
So
Yeah.
yeah, there. I'm gonna bring the chat back up because they have some stuff to say. So
Okay.
hold
Okay.
on.
Do that.
So I made a compromise. So she had a problem with that, but yet she had a male best friend. She had a male best friend. So what she wanted
Right.
to do was she wanted me to stop communicating with my exes, and I told her it ain't like I communicate with them. I don't go out to lunch with them. I don't go and hang out with them. I don't do none of that. I might get a phone call, like I said, to give advice. But her
Yeah.
male best friend, she talked to all the time, even so much as go out to
Wow.
lunch or celebrate birthday and shit like that. So I
Wow.
said,
You're
look,
serious, huh?
here's the compliment. You get rid of your male best friend, and you ain't got to worry about me communicating with my exes. She ain't want to go for that. I thought it was fair.
It's fair.
She was like, that's not fair.
That's
I said,
compromise.
why isn't it fair? Like, I'm a, yeah, that's compromise.
That's compromise.
Compromise isn't always fair. That's why it's called
True.
compromise.
That's right.
you know?
That's why it's called compromise. That's right.
Yeah. But that was the compromise. I said I don't have no problem because it's nothing that I'm missing if I'm not talking to them. It ain't nothing I'm missing. Obviously,
Yeah.
there's something that you feel as though you're missing, or maybe you're just trying to hold your ground. Whatever it was, I was like, "Yo, this ain't going nowhere. That's a deal breaker." She was like, "That's a deal breaker." I said, "All right, I'm cool. Peace.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great. Be mature. Be
Yeah.
mature." All right,
That's right.
back to Melissa had said she had made a comment when it came to, I think, the question, of the topic, what type of love are you looking for? And she
Right.
said, ask yourself, would you date you? would you date you? That's a good
I didn't see
question.
that one. Why did I
Yeah,
see these?
I had missed. She said,
Oh,
would you date? Would you date you? And I think that's a good question, Melissa.
mm-hmm.
That's a good way of measuring whether or not you're ready to be in a relationship. If you wouldn't date yourself, then I guess you don't need to be trying to date nobody else. That's an excellent question. What you think,
Mm-hmm.
Kai? Yeah,
About ask yourself, would you date you? That one?
yeah. I, that's pretty good if you're gonna measure, like if you're gonna measure whether or not if you're ready to be in a relationship, then you
Right,
ask yourself, would you date you? Now, if you got a fucked up perception,
right,
then
right. If you got a fucked up
that probably wouldn't
perception,
matter.
right, right.
Yeah, then you just crazy psycho.
It's
All
not
right,
my ego talking. I would
moving right
absolutely
along.
date me. But go ahead. Uh, After Divine, I'm
Yeah,
secure in my
yeah.
spot.
I
Struggles.
like, hey,
It's
I'm
like
good.
there's a lot.
Oh,
Right.
right.
There's several comments in here. I
Absolutely.
know you probably want to get to Divine, Melissa, and Miss Kwan.
Yeah. Okay. We gotta catch them up. All right, Miss Kwan. Miss Kwan is answering the question that Divine had said to the panel. Are you secure enough to allow your other half to have friends of the opposite sex? And Melissa said yes, very secure. And Miss Kwan said yes, without a doubt. Yes, without a doubt. And Divine
Mm-hmm.
came back and said, I'm secure in my spot, but there's always a but. But I do
Mm-hmm.
have my struggles at times due to the fact that I had a lot of fun with married women and other people girlfriends, but that's when I was in my early 20s and 40s. Right, right,
Mm-hmm.
right,
Can identify
right.
with that.
Okay. So you got then Divine. That might not be a good idea for you, homie. You said you've had your, you don't struggle no more. You don't struggle no more.
Right.
You good now. You don't struggle no
But
more.
that's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like.
Oh, Melissa said, you asked, how do you get ready? Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. That's right. Melissa said, how do you get, I did. I asked, how do you get yourself ready to be in a relationship? And that's when she
Mm-hmm.
said, ask yourself, would you date you?
Would you date
And
you?
if you wouldn't date you,
Yeah.
then you ain't ready. Good one, Melissa.
Right.
Good one.
Right.
Excellent. Excellent.
But is that
Miss
you
Kwan.
really have to you have to be honest with yourself. Yeah, people really have to be honest with
Right.
themselves when they do that. Even if we would date ourselves, uh, if you wouldn't, you would have to know why. You'd be like, you know what? I ain't ready or this, that, and the other.
Uh, yeah. Here we go. Here we go. You see that? Miss Kwan said, that's not fair. You have been intimate with your exes. I have a male best friend and never had thoughts of being intimate with him. We have been friends for over 30 years and going.
Yeah.
It's very fair. It's very fair.
The fair
Miss
is in the eye
Kwan.
of the beholder. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Now see this.
Be honest, because I have
Here's
some.
the thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got something. I know you got something. Now here's the thing.
yeah,
And
yeah.
she said the exact same thing. She said, I ain't never been intimate with him. I said, does he like women or does he like men? She said he likes women. He had girlfriends. I said, well, all right, so you could be a best friend with him and everything. I said, but I guarantee you, if you wanted to be intimate with this dude, he would say, yeah. He would say yes.
That's a high probability. I don't. Well, Miss Kwan is there to speak for herself, unless it's something, I'm just talking from a guy's point of view. I don't know either one of you, and he may not. I He may not. But like you said, if she chose to be intimate with him, would he or would he not? And I can go out to any um couple or any two that's talking. If she offered you, would you? And if he offered you, would you? Even though you're best friends
Even though you're best
or good
friends
friends for over 30 years.
for over 30 years, and she says she has never had thoughts. She says she's never had thoughts of being intimate with him.
Has he had thoughts of, has he had the same
You don't
thoughts?
know
You don't have to
wants
answer
being
that.
intimate with you
Right.
because he ain't gonna reveal that because that's gonna mess up the friendship.
Correct. Right. Unless you've had
You
those
know, yeah,
conversations. I don't know,
yeah.
y'all. Me,
Unless you have those
I've
conversations.
had those conversations with friends and exes,
That's
right?
a tricky. That's a tricky. If you, hold on, Melissa said, she said, if you were a woman looking at you, would you date you? I can't picture myself as a woman, Melissa, so I can't answer that.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing about me can put myself in woman's shoes and relate, my dear.
Right. Well, you can say,
Oh,
do
hold
you
on, y'all.
think you're a good catch? Okay. That can be rephrased to say, do you
Yeah,
think you're a good
that,
catch?
right. Do you think you're a good catch, Kai?
The reason I think I'm a good catch is not just off, this doesn't just come from me. This comes from others that feels I am a good catch. That they feel that
Your
I'm a good catch.
referrals, right?
Right. That is what has been expressed. And I'm not just saying that. I wish a lot if other if these people I speak of were to get on the panel and they were to be honest and you ask them, I'm there's basically all of them or most just about all of them, they would say yes, he's a good catch. But would you date him? Yes, yes, they would. Even if I dated him or not, some I've dated, some I haven't dated. There's, it's just a gamut of people that I know. I'm familiar with many people, male and female. So that is what they would say. I'm, I'm very assured in making that comment on this podcast. I'm very assured.
You're confident.
Yeah, very,
You're
very
confident.
confident, very confident.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Hmm?
If I were to answer that question, do I have the qualities? Do you have the qualities in yourself that the type of person you looking for would date? The qualities.
Yeah, the qualities. See,
Absolutely.
see.
I mean, if they want regular qualities, you know, it all depends on the
Mhm.
qualities that they're looking for. But like, just
Yeah,
like, across the board, like, yeah, yeah. Now, if there's some strange, like everything like that, normal
you don't like the
qualities,
quality of my
absolutely.
hand.
These qualities are
Right,
normal,
superficial
absolutely.
qualities.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's superficial quality.
What are the superficial qualities, Kai?
No, I'm saying it. Visual,
Superficial, uh,
visual qualities,
visual.
inner and outer
Okay,
qualities.
yeah, that's
Just
it.
people.
Miss Kwan came back. No, it's not. See, Miss Kwan, you hung up on that just because the individual was intimate with them. Now, mind you, I respect that. Totally respect that. And I think she felt that way because in the past she was probably with her present boyfriend who was still friends with his ex, and something may have happened. know what I'm saying? Something may have happened. And I totally respect that. You know what I mean? And I
Okay,
don't
got you.
know
I see.
why you feel I don't know why you feel the way you feel. What you did bring out was that's not fair because you were intimate with them. So being intimate with the ex who is now a friend, like in my situation, those exes are so far gone. You know, I don't spin the block for one. I don't spin the block. I don't do that. I don't go and revisit nothing, not a thing. Plus, they thousands of miles away, but I'm secure. I'm secure in myself where if the person that I'm dating had a ex who she was still friends with, I would expect her to respect me. Like, I don't expect you to be going hanging out with that mother, you know?
That's right. That's right.
I don't expect them to be calling you every day. For what? If they call for once in, if they called because they needed a woman's advice and you were the go-to person and then you came and let me know, like that's, I don't have a problem with that because I'm secure. I'm not insecure. I'm not insecure.
But they may not be
And if
secure
I
of you. They,
say what?
they may not. The your better half
The
or
woman?
your partner. They may not be as secure as, and
Yeah.
that has to be
And what is that? That
satisfying.
falls trust. Yeah, that falls under trust. Now,
Right. Right. Right.
of
Yeah, I do.
but I believe Miss Kwan's battle is like what she said. Like I said, hey, you ain't got to worry about me talking to my exes if then because basically it ain't the problem of being intimate, it's the problem of the opposite sex. That's the
Right.
problem. Because as long as it's the opposite sex, there is a possibility. There is a possibility. Let's move on to cause she like we got 13 comments.
Okay.
Uh
Yeah.
it says okay, she says especially if you are sharing our business with them. Who no, that is heck
Yeah.
no. That is a no Miss Kwan. Ain't nobody sharing no business. Oh hell nah. Ain't nobody sharing no business about no relationship. That ain't happening. She said, especially if you ooh,
You're sharing
nah,
our
that's
business.
trouble. That's messy. That's
Yeah.
straight messy.
Well.
Ain't nobody doing nothing like that. Ain't nobody doing nothing like that. He would never ask. He's actually my daughter's godfather. Miss Kwan. Miss Kwan.
Maybe.
He's your daughter's god. So that makes it okay. That don't make it okay. Is that supposed to be some invisible barrier that would prevent him from trying to? Nah, it's opposite sex. But I personally, I don't have a problem with it. I'm just saying that's ain't got nothing
Hmm.
right with that. That don't make it okay. What Devon said. Devon said you probably don't think about him intimate, but as a straight man, he's just waiting in the cut for a sign to get intimate with you, unless he's. That's what I said. Unless he's gay.
And you know,
Like if he's a straight man
no focusing on it or anything.
and
I'm not saying that he's not trustworthy.
huh?
You know what I'm saying? I said,
Yeah, not saying
a
that
guy
he's
don't
not
have to
true.
be sitting around. Mhm. I was just saying that that doesn't. People don't have to wake up and go to bed on those thoughts about if they would, sleep with their friend or not, or um, I believe it's crossed his mind. I mean, again, she don't have to. You know what, man? To be honest,
Yeah.
right? Like, check this out. Even with Miss Kwan or anyone else in this chat or anyone in the world, for a man and for any man and woman to be friends or have dated before or not, it's difficult to believe that the opposite sex are 20 years old, And even if they're best friends, they've never thought about being intimate. You may not, or you may
Exactly.
dismiss it like, I wouldn't, we'll just be friends. He's going to be in the friend zone. She's going to be in the friend zone. They're going to be in the leave alone. But there has to be at least one thought. One thought that doesn't have to equate to 1,000 thoughts all the time. But I think it's very difficult for any man or woman to, say, oh, they never had that thought. Oh, I already know. Me myself, I have friends, that are females that I've never slept with, that but I made that clear to them at points in time because we've had those conversations about how I see them, or I was interested in them in this way or that way. But that's
Right.
me. I don't know about some men or women, in the friendship they've had over the years. God, but it's a godparent, or someone else. There's some things that are, that you would consider off limits for the conversation, but people still have that thought, period, whether they tell anyone or not.
We're human. We're
Yeah, it's
human.
a human emotional
You know.
response. Right.
And like Devon said,
Nothing
like
wrong with it.
unless your best friend who is a male didn't think about that, so like maybe he's in the men. You know what I'm saying? Not that guys aren't trustworthy or anything. You know
Correct.
what I'm
Correct.
saying? But like
Mm-hmm.
something like that definitely needs to be discussed in the beginning of a relationship and be fair about it. Like
Mm-hmm.
if like problem, what's your problem with ex as a friend? I don't hang out with them. I don't hang out with them. And Miss
Right.
Kwan, I'm pretty
Right.
sure that you say, oh, this has been my friend for 30 years. So now your
That's
next
cool.
thing is, oh, we'll go out to lunch together. Like y'all tight.
You can do
You
that.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, like I'm okay, but like no, we all go out together. And you should not go out together with your male best friend alone without your man, because that's
No, you
disrespecting your
shouldn't.
man.
You shouldn't.
I would not
You
like.
shouldn't.
I don't have a
You shouldn't.
problem if my lady had a male best friend. Like we all hanging out. Hell nah, not just you. We all hanging out
Yeah.
because even though I'm secure in my spot, you know, I may trust you, but I don't know him. You know him. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying?
Yeah, and it ain't going down like that. Fuck that. That's me. Like, y'all can spread that
Get
word,
raw with
man.
it, Kaki. Get raw with it. Get raw
It
with
ain't
it. Tell
it
him,
ain't it
Kaki,
ain't
we fucked
it
up.
ain't going down like that. That's real, man.
It ain't even going down like
Nah, it ain't going down like
yeah.
that at all. In fact, you know, I yeah, I like I said, this is definitely not going down like that. And the minute you be like,
Like
well, I'm gonna go anyway,
ain't
and I
nobody.
hope you're here. I'm not gonna be
Yeah.
here when you get back. Trust me, I'm not gonna be here when you get back. And you don't have to come back over my place. And we don't have no relationship because if I can honor our relationship and you can't, you're telling me all I need. You don't have to go out and try to hang out with your male best friend because y'all are best friends and have been
You
doing
don't
it.
do that.
You by
You
yourself?
don't.
Nah, no,
Nah. You
no.
don't do that.
I don't. It really
You
don't work
have a
like that.
man now.
Right.
If you in a relationship,
And
you
there's
have a man now.
boundaries.
That's your
Yeah,
new best
there's
friend.
yeah.
Okay.
There's some
All right.
boundaries.
Let's move
There's
on.
relationship boundaries. Uh, like you said,
Melissa Gordon
yeah, Melissa
said,
seems
but
like
you know what? I was getting.
yeah, I
Yes.
do.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
we
my
do.
brother. You are good. That was
Absolutely.
that was you, Kahi. Because you
Yes.
said you're a
Yes.
good cat, I believe. Oh shit. Somebody, hold on. Let me remove that right there.
I believe
I
yeah,
need
good idea.
my.
Good idea.
I need my.
Yes, they can
I got
be.
to get another mouse. All right.
Hold on.
Devon said you should never share your relationship business with the opposite
Are we
sex
beyond that?
of your
Are we
relationship.
beyond that?
Absolutely. People are dirty, and I know because I was real. What he said? I was real dirty in my past.
You got to that one already.
Yeah, just
Right.
keeping it 100. Like,
Right.
we grown. If somebody is sharing their business outside of the relationship, I don't care, male or female, You don't do that. You know that's messy. You don't do no shit
Mm-mm.
like that.
Y'all can be cool. Y'all can.
Now those mistakes may have been made back in your 20s when you was younger,
Hmm.
but like I think we're like all like over 30 and everything. So like you don't make them type of mistakes. Those are young mistakes. Nah, hell nah. You don't
Exactly.
do no shit like that.
Yeah, man and woman
You
can
definitely
simply
don't
be
do no shit
friends.
like that.
Right.
All right, hold up. Let me see. Miss Kwan, what did Miss Kwan say? Miss Kwan, Miss Kwan said exactly, Devon. Miss Kwan said exactly, Devon. Absolutely. Then looks like I started a good topic. Absolutely. You started a topic. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's what happens. They said, come on, tell a Devon 7. Even if we women have never thought about it, they they about it at least once, or it's on the back burner, meaning that the time was right, it was going down.
It could go
Absolutely,
down.
that's what he trying to say. Like, even if the dude didn't say, unless he like men, of course it doesn't cross his mind.
Hmm.
And as a man that is okay with his woman having a male best friend, he thinks this. He knows this. He knows, like, y'all could be best friends and everything, but I'm pretty sure, like, look, you fine, and this dude is your best friend. Y'all ain't never done nothing. Oh, he just waiting. He waiting. He'll be your best friend, but trust and believe, he waiting. All right, Melissa says if the situation was right, it would go down. He's thought about it at least once. Yeah, he human. All right, well, Miss Kwanzaa, so you don't believe a man and a woman can simply be friends? Yeah, I think a man and a woman can be friends.
Hmm.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
A man and a
absolutely.
woman can be friends. But see, when you put, if that man has a female as a best friend, right, he needs to respect his wife and not do anything with that female best friend. It ain't even his wife, it could be his girlfriend. He don't need to
Yep.
do anything solo with that female best friend unless he's with his girl as well. You just don't do stuff like that. You avoid the
Not one bit.
messiness. You
Not
know what
one
I'm
bit.
saying? No matter what the relationship consisted of before he got before the no matter what the friendship consisted of before he got into relationship, respect the relationship. This is how you respect the relationship. You know what I'm saying? First of all, if I wanted to get real, why would my woman be talking to another man any damn way? What you got to talk about with him that you can't talk about with me? You
And
know?
y'all going to
If
hang
we
out.
want to get like that, why is he your best friend more than I'm your best friend? What is it that you have to discuss with him that you can't discuss with me? Any gripes or grievances, you come to me. Let's talk about it. You know? See, the opposite sex is basically a stand in until your permanent fill in gets there. That's called a
Be
platonic
possible.
relationship.
It'd be a possibility to stand in.
They standing, yeah, they standing in. You like as I'm a man and I have female friends that I just conversate with. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
Right. That's right.
And
That's right.
conversations can't be about the opposite sex. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not
Yeah.
hanging out
Yeah.
with them. That's the difference. I'm not
Yeah.
hanging out with
Yeah.
them. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
Melissa said, "What?
But would
Yes,
we?
a man and a woman can be friends. Absolutely." Damn, I got 22 comments. I'm going slow.
Yeah.
Miss Kwan says she said he's completely straight.
I
Yeah,
believe
Miss
you.
Kwan, quit playing. Quit
Yeah, yeah.
playing.
I believe if he is, he is.
Yeah, he
I
quit.
believe.
That dude jump on you if he had the chance. Devon said, "Man and woman couldn't be friends, but I don't entertain disrespect. So all the going out together is a no-no. But that's me, cause as a straight man, I know how man. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely." Miss
Mm-hmm.
Kwan says, "Yes, we have gone out. Yes, we have gone. Yes, hold up. I could go. Can I do it like this? Can I show it like? Where is it? Right
Uh,
there. Yes, we have gone out on dates and we have been out with each other. What? What? Each other alone. Yeah, Miss Kwan. That's just, you know. Luckily, ain't nothing happened.
he said,
You know what
"Luckily,"
I'm saying?
and then you said, "Luckily."
Like,
Yes, we have
yeah,
gone
I
out there.
lay it out
You know,
from.
Rhonda.
I lay it out. I lay it out. I lay it out. Jump.
Mm-hmm.
A man and a husband are two different things. Yeah.
It's that man become. Well,
So what that
yeah,
mean,
right.
Miss? Man and a husband are two different things. Yeah, absolutely. But you know what a man and a woman is? The opposite sex. Period. A man and a woman is opposite sex. It's just a real
Mm-hmm.
sensitive thing right there. You know, if you're like to be on the safe side, if you're in a relationship and you
Yeah.
have friends of the opposite sex, why would you not proceed with the intentions of keeping your partner comfortable?
Comfortable,
You would do
satisfied,
things to
comfortable.
keep them comfortable. Do things
Mm-hmm.
that's not going to have them feel suspect. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? So if you going and hanging out with these opposite sexes and everything, and you know you got a full grown man or woman at home, and you know how things look, don't take that for granted. Don't be messy. Don't be Miss Kwan. Stop being messy. What Melissa say?
Yeah. Melissa.
What Melissa?
Melissa says.
What
Melissa Gordon says, if I start a relationship and my man is
Yeah.
not comfortable with me having male friends, the type of male friends respect. If let me start this over. If I start a
Yeah.
relationship and my man is not comfortable with me having male friends, the type of male friends respect me enough to chill so I can explore the relationship and I do the same. I think I'm
Okay, I
understanding that
feel
right.
that.
Right, right.
Yeah,
Because
they back off. A real man gonna
expect
do that.
right, that's
Because
right.
you know what?
That's right. A real mature man.
You say,
Because go ahead. Huh?
a real. Go ahead. What you gonna say, Kahi?
Yeah. Uh let me read. I don't know why I'm expecting to see another sentence on here. It's like this first sentence comes from somewhere else. If I start a relationship and my man is not comfortable with me having male friends, okay, the type of male friends respect me enough to chill so I can explore the relationship and I do the same. That is ideal in a perfect world, or even if you're understood and you're respected by your male friend or your female friend. And because if okay, so if that friend knows where they stand already, like the relationship is off limits, the sex is off limits, we can just chill, and they respect you enough and you know that, and it's cool. Whatever reason they're still there, they supposed to be cool with that because you're not the chosen one at that time that she's trying to date or she's trying to see. Maybe it's not your time. What'd you say? Maybe it's a fill-in. Oh, you froze up again, man. You froze up again. So yeah, the Fox Silver said something a few minutes ago. He was saying that Maybe it's a fill-in. You know, a man or a woman can be a fill-in. They can be a stand-in or temporary, or this just your person. You know, y'all are cool, or y'all are friends, or y'all exes, but y'all are cool. But it should, it is, it's cool as shit when that male or female friend just respects it enough to just, you know, to do their part to keep the friendship cool and be like, okay, you know, all right, you know, it's cool. Um, I know you know, into it with this other dude, or I know you're into it with this other woman. But I'm here, you know, and they'll say, but you know, I'm here, you know, give me a shout when you can. And if they're not feeling that because they're feeling some other way about the two of you, they should be expressing that to you like, nah, I don't want you, you know, I don't really want you dating her because, you know, I want you dating me and this, that, and the other. And that's when you really know you stand in a relationship.
Who
Oh,
gonna
with your
say that?
friend. You know you stand with your
Who
friend.
gonna say that?
The one, so like
Friend?
she was
The
saying,
best
no,
friend?
the type of male friends respect me enough to chill so I can explore the relationship, the
Oh,
new, that other relationship, and I do the same. What I was saying was when people know where they stand with their opposite sex friend, when they know where they stand, like she said, yeah, they should respect. They supposed to have that. The maturity of it all should have you respecting that portion of the relationship with your opposite sex friend when they're interested in someone else. And yeah, just all right, you know, cool. All right, cool.
you're responding off of what Mel said. Like,
Yeah, I was just finishing up.
and yeah, so like
Just finishing up.
if you got yeah, you got a best friend that's a male, right?
Yeah,
And you explain to your best friend of the opposite sex, hey, I'm just getting in a relationship
yeah,
and everything. So if that best
yeah. It's
friend
cool. Okay.
respects you, well, let me get out of the way so it will not cause a disruption for you. Even though we are
Absolutely.
friends, let me move out the way. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But
Absolutely.
if that person says, no, no, you're fine, then they the fucking problem.
Yeah. If
They the
they don't want
fucking
you to move
problem.
out the way.
You know what I'm saying? No, let's just,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
I'm like, nah, I'm gonna
It's,
get out your way.
yeah.
All right. So,
Yeah.
all right. Devon said the man and the husband, and he responded to Miss Kwan. The man and the husband, same. So, will you f on your man and not on your husband? They the same thing. Miss Kwan said, what did Miss Kwan? Miss Kwan, you're gonna have to elaborate on this. Miss Kwan said, I'm not giving my man husband respect. That's just me. I'm confused with that statement.
It's weird. It's weird that I'm not
Like
confused
for
on
that,
that.
I hear you.
I'm not. I'm actually not confused on that. That's she's just keeping it separate. As she's keeping it separate, but as she can expound,
What she
like
said?
that.
What she
Yeah, I
mean
hear
by
you.
that? What you mean?
See,
What you
I
mean?
well, I may be I
What you
may
mean by that?
be off or something. I may be wrong, but that, like she said earlier, you know, her thing earlier was my man is just my he's my man. He's not my husband. I'm not going to treat him husband like. But as long as you
Right.
still have some type of, you have, you know, the respect is still there, the understanding and everything. But your man is your man, and they can be, you drop him or let
What's
him go. You know, it's something more
now?
temporary. So you're not going to treat it like a permanency. And I guess a husband respect is more, more in depth, more involved, not so easy to let
Um,
go,
I'm
more
gonna give you a
understanding.
chance to explain that because you saying that you not giving your man. Oh, I'm not
So
giving man husband respect.
Yeah, she's
That's
not giving
just
my
me.
man husband respect.
Ooh, I
Yeah.
get it
So what
now.
respect? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So what? So
Yeah,
what?
I'm not
You're
giving
just
my
giving a
man
man respect.
respect.
Right.
What's the difference?
We can. We can't hear
what's
you.
what's the difference?
You went out. You went
God
out.
damn.
I. You know what? You know what? Okay.
Oh shit. Can you
Yeah, I
can
can
you
hear
hear
you.
me?
You, are you back? Are you
Yo,
there?
you hear me,
Let
Miss
me
Quan?
see.
Yeah, Miss Quan. Hold on. Let me see. Miss Quan off the chain, dude. Miss Quan off the chain. Hold on. Let me take this down.
Right.
Let me take that down. Miss Quan off the chain, dude. All right. Melissa's what Melissa say? Melissa said I meant to say the type of male friends I have
Right.
back.
Right. Same here. Right. I have the same.
He complete okay, the type of male friends I man okay, hold on, let me
It
go. I'm
goes
not
back.
using my man. All right. I meant to say the type of male friends I have. Oh, the type of male friends I have back off. That's what she was saying.
Yeah.
Her
Yeah.
friends, her male friends would back off if she was in a relationship.
Right. And those are the type of
If I
female
told her
friends
my
that I
man
have.
is not comfortable with me having a friend, I get it. All right. K gets it. Okay. Let's go on. That's just basic human respect. If your partner is not comfortable with something, you should consider letting it go.
Compromise. Talking it over. Resolving it.
Get it. Miss Kwan said, if you're my husband, my man, hold on, my man is just that. Oh no, that was something else. Let me go back up.
Right. Right.
What'd she say right
You're
here?
right. If
Miss
you're my
Kwan
husband,
said, if my husband,
you got your glasses on.
if you're my husband, you have shown that you are be with me for the long run. Well, I would hope so, Miss Kwan, or else they don't need to be your husband. All of that be established to become your husband. All right, and then the next thing she said, my man is just that. If he decides he's done, he can leave. He's not committed to me. All right, I understand that, but like, what are you said the respect? What's the difference between the respect? She said, she said, no, I don't cheat, but he has to show me he's committed to me and growing the relationship. I get that.
And it should. Right. That's right. If yeah, you're a man. Exactly.
I get that.
That's just
I
like
want to know what the difference is. You said your
say what?
man is not going to get husband respect. She said, I like, explain that. What that mean? What that mean?
I,
What that mean?
zoinks,
Explain that, Miss. What
jinkies and
that mean?
joinks and
Your
shit.
man ain't gonna get husband respect. What'd you say, Kahi?
Zoinks.
Like, I'm just, help me out. Help me out, Miss Quan. What you mean by that?
Are you going back up to? Yeah, he's
Uh
yeah.
huh.
My man don't get husband respect. My man don't get
Yeah.
husband respect. It sounds like the
My
husband
man
gets.
don't
I guess because of the.
more respect.
I'll wait for her to reply. I think one of my takeaways from that, because I place myself in
Yeah,
those
we don't
shoes.
wrong way. We don't want to take the wrong way.
Mm-mm,
You know what I'm
mm-mm.
saying? Respect is respect.
Yeah, if I could sit there and place myself in those,
Oh,
shoes.
now she made a good point. She
Yeah,
made a good
yeah.
point. She said her man doesn't give husband respect. So that goes back to the very beginning where we said what type of love are you looking for in a relationship? You know?
You might just be looking right, right
Divine said,
for material.
if you're in a relationship, right, or married, they
That's right.
both should be built on respect.
That
Relationship
relationship.
could lead to marriage.
Sure do. Sure can.
Right.
It sure can.
That's why
If
I
you're
want to
looking that
let
way,
Miss Kwan talk.
hmm
Yeah.
if you look, but I believe you
Absolutely.
have to be.
That's why.
I believe you have to be looking that
Huh?
way with marriage. You have to be looking that way. But as I said in the beginning, you may end up like you didn't expect to end up when in a relationship. There's plenty of people, couples that are. There's plenty of people in couples that are married or divorced or single now, and they didn't go into. They may have. You know how we hear people say, "I didn't even. I only kind of liked her, or I did like her enough, or I wasn't ready." And now, we've been married for 20 years, or we loved each other, but it just didn't last because we weren't ready like we thought we were. So
Right.
it can really
So that changed.
don't have to be one.
So the
Mhm.
dynamics change.
It's-
If he, all right, Miss Kwan said, if he wants me to have his last name and is willing to show me that she moved too fast. Hold on,
He
Miss
loves
Kwan.
me deeply.
If he's willing, if he's willing, if he's willing, hold on. If he wants me to have his last name and is willing to show that he loves me deeply, I will respect and submit to him. So, Miss Kwan, you're saying that hold on, where is it? Miss Kwan. Wives should submit to their husbands, not their man.
There you go, freezing in mid word again. Normally, it's only taking you a couple of seconds to come back on here. Um, okay, so we're still waiting for the Fox Silver to jump back on the screen there. I'm sure he'll only be a moment. Uh, as you were saying, Miss Kwan, if he wants me to have his last name and is willing to show me that he loves me deeply, I will respect and submit to him. Submit. Well, that would make both of you, or that would make both of us submit and surrender, um, and compromise. I'm sure you all could agree with that. That's my opinion. That's my understanding. That's my thought. And that's the way it should be. Wives should submit to their husbands, not their man. Wives, Miss Kwan, wives should submit to their husbands, not their man. Uh, Everyone in the chat, go ahead and feel free to respond to these. Put your own comments or what have you. But so yeah, there's definitely different levels of the relationship that you would the way we would go about relationships with someone who's just our man, and that's not taking it lightly, but it's definitely different from a husband. Just your girl is different from your wifey. That doesn't mean, we'll set out to, you know, do any old kind of thing when we're of a mature and respectful enough mindset that you know, we would carry out those appropriate behaviors with our girl, or our woman or our lady, and our wifey. and it still can be work out rather good. But when people know where they stand and where they are, then it'll be an understood thing, and it shouldn't be any static. But it can be, because it can be static with your man, it can be static with your husband, and you may still want to carry on just as someone being your man or just being your girl, and then definitely with your husband, definitely with your wife. Uh, Wives should submit to their husbands, not their man. Melissa Gordon, is it true that in a relationship, a man and a woman need two different things? A man needs respect and a woman needs love. So that is a question. Chat, what do you all say, audience? Miss Melissa Gordon, is it true that in a relationship, a man and a woman need two different things? A man needs respect and a woman needs love? Who's saying what? All right, he's typing in here. Yeah, you can't hear him. You give me a second while I sit there and let me go to private chat. Let me let him know. Okay, there you go. Okay, you'll be coming in any minute.
I was gonna reboot.
Okay.
I was gonna reboot. I ain't got to reboot. All right. Is it true that in relationship, a man and a woman needs two different things? A man needs respect, and a woman needs. You want to answer that one, Kai?
So to say is it true? I can, me myself, I would include some. I would I would add something onto there. Um, in my good old little humble opinion, I definitely believe that a man needs respect and a woman needs love. I also believe that we had this conversation. We touched on this a few weeks ago. We had this conversation a few weeks ago. We touched on that. And even when people and they really be real with themselves, um, I want love too. I need love. Remember LL Cool J said that. I need love.
I need love.
I need love. But you
Doom.
damn right a man want love. Especially if you're his boo,
I
you're his
think.
wife, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
I
he
think.
does. But he definitely needs respect. And I believe a woman definitely needs
I think it all
love because she wants
depends
respect too.
on what's. I think it all depends on what's needed. You know what I'm saying? That's why you try to balance everything. I don't know
True, true.
if that statement is true. You know, you give respect and you give love. You keep them balanced. You keep everything balanced. If you
That's
give
why I
them
said it could
one
be
more
more.
than the other, then that's where the. You
Mm-hmm.
that's
Mm-hmm.
what I think.
Yeah, that's what I was getting
You know,
at when I was saying I would put more on that, with a balance and everything else that makes it well rounded, rather than just you need that and I need that and that's it. No, we both need that and equally and other things.
Divine asks, "Where's everybody from? Where everybody from?" Divine asks, "Where everybody from?" We already know Plainfield Summit in the house, East Coast, and everything. Where everybody
I
from?
didn't even see that.
Miss Kwan said
Oh,
she's
there it is.
54 tomorrow. Miss Kwan says she'll be 54 tomorrow.
Oh,
Happy early birthday to you, Miss Kwan.
happy birthday to you.
And she
Definitely
said she tired.
happy birthday, Miss Queen.
I feel you, Miss Kwan. She tired of that boyfriend crap. You know what I'm saying? I hear you. I hear you. I ain't mad. I ain't even
Not
mad.
at
I
all.
ain't even mad at you though.
Not at all. Definitely happy birthday, Miss
I
Kwan.
ain't
Happy
mad.
birthday to you.
Divine said a man needs respect and love. Absolutely. Just like what Kai he said, we need it all. right. Melissa said representing the nasty natty. That's at the nasty natty, Cincinnati, Ohio. All right.
Oh, that's what.
Cincinnati, Ohio.
I never heard that nasty natty.
From
Well, okay,
yeah,
Cincy,
well, I ain't never
Cincy.
heard of
Never heard that, but now I know.
Cincy.
Well, I'm from New Jersey myself. The dirty Jers. They
You
say the
know,
dirty Jers. The Garden
about
State.
the, garden, the garden state.
You might say I'm from
I used to
Summit.
always want to know why they say the gardens, because
Uh,
I
I,
don't know if
I think it's very
everybody's from.
fertile. It must be
I didn't
fertile.
know there was a lot of. It really is very fertile, very fertile. Miss Quan, hold on.
Maybe.
Miss Quan said thank you for the birthday shout out. Miss Quan is
Definitely welcome.
from the ATL. ATL up in the
ATL,
house.
shorty.
All right.
Yeah.
ATL up in his house.
All
Oh,
right.
she say we
ATL.
just nasty. Okay, now I know. If I
ATL.
hear somebody say, "Where you from?"
You
That
say
means
the
they from
nasty?
Cincinnati.
You call it the
If they
nasty?
say the nasty, yeah.
Like, where you from? I'm from the nasty. I don't know how
From
much
nasty.
I don't know.
Divine, what do you feel? Hold on, he did say it though. He did say it. Let me see. Let me go
Yeah,
back up.
Devon did.
He said, "We yeah, we say we from the Phil, or we say we from P Funk. Back in the day, they used to say, yo, Queen City.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think more people from out of town that are like in the surrounding cities of Plainfield, called Plainfield to Phil. Like, oh, where you from the Phil? Like, yeah, 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 yeah. That's right, that's right.
The field.
All
The
right.
field.
All right. I think this is a very well received show. Oh, listen up, everybody. If you are not following Raw With It Podcast, if you are not following Raw With It Podcast, please go follow us. Go follow us on our TikTok page. We have our own personal TikTok pages. Uh, Kahi is that ain't right. Hold
God,
on,
that
Kahi
is
said
mine.
cocky. Hold up.
What you say?
It's
That
not.
is.
It's not. It's cocky. Hold up. It's Kahi. I was typing it.
That is mine. It's going across the bottom of the screen for TikTok. It is Kahi
It
underscore
said.
nine.
Yeah. It said. It said cocky. It's spelled Kaka. I spelled it wrong. Now it's right.
Oh, okay. I need my glasses on too.
He
Appreciate that. Yeah, that's what it is.
That's TikTok pages, y'all. If you're not following us, and then uh, go do this right here. Go follow us on Raw With It Podcast
Yeah,
on
I get my
YouTube. You can also follow us on our Facebook page, Raw With It Podcast, and come and join our group. We're also on
Yeah,
Twitch. Shout out to Twitch. Shout out to Twitch. We had some viewers on Twitch. Shout out to the folks that was on Twitch, that
that's
was in the
cool.
house. We still got one person. We still got on Twitch. That's cool. I like that. What's up, Twitch?
As everyone out
Absolutely.
there said, how do you spell it?
Absolutely. This
There you go. There you go.
good show.
Yeah,
Good
definitely
show.
appreciate
Show.
this. Definitely
Excellent
appreciate
show.
the interactions
So I
tonight.
say, I think that's going to be a wrap. I think that's going to be a wrap. I think we have entertained you guys enough. I think we have entertained you guys enough, and I really appreciate all of the chat room participation. Really, 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 really Really appreciate
Ease off selector. Ease off selector.
it. Thank
Wicked man. Wicked
you.
man.
There it
Wicked
is.
man. Wicked. How do you spell it?
Always imitated, never
Never
duplicated. We in the streets, raw witted podcast
duplicate.
with the
Indeed.
Fox Silver.
That's right, everybody. That's right.
That's
That's
great.
right. That's
Always imitated.
that's right. Fox Silver and Kahi. Thank you for watching us tonight, everybody. Once
Well,
again,
listen.
our normal airing times is Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. That's when we
Hmm.
normally come on. Sometimes we'll come on throughout the week.
Right.
What do they say? How do you spell it? How do you spell it?
Yeah, I think.
On
How do you
which
spell
one,
raw with a
Melissa?
podcast? Sorry about that, Joe. I got to get this stuff done. Are you asking how do you spell raw
Right up
with a
there.
podcast?
We spell it. If you if you go on YouTube, you have to put in Raw with a Podcast, the way you see it right there, and you probably have to put the Fox Silver with that. You're gonna have to probably put the Fox Silver with that as well.
Hmm.
Oh, Kahi's name, just like you spelled it,
Right.
KAHE_9. That's him on TikTok.
Truth. Truth.
You see it? It's scrolling
That's right.
down at the bottom right there. That's it right there.
Yes.
It's scrolling
Yes.
down at the bottom.
All right. Next story.
Kahi9.
Under. Yeah, you said it right.
All
Kahi
right. Does
underscore 9.
everybody have that? Does
Yeah.
everybody have
Peace,
that?
divine justice. Definitely good. Definitely
Yeah.
good. You integrate.
Kahi_9. Right. Kahi_9. That's how we do it. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us tonight. Come check us out again. Maybe Friday. We might be on Friday because Jihad is supposed to do a show with us. By the way, I'm not getting the notifications. I have it set to notify me when you go live. Which platform is that, Divine? Is it on YouTube?
Yeah, that has to be.
Because it all depends on which one you're watching us on.
Right.
I haven't been saying we're going live on Facebook. Maybe I have to start doing announcements on that.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to start doing announcements on that
Hmm.
on
YouTube.
YouTube. Word.
Let me say YouTube. Hmm.
I'm gonna have to look into that.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to look into that. I wonder why not.
All right.
I wonder why not.
I don't know. Pizza sounds good right about now.
All right, so we're gonna have to check that out.
Yeah. Yeah. For
Affecting only.
announcements. Right.
Yeah, yeah. We're gonna check that.
Got it.
All right, everybody. Thanks for coming out tonight. Thanks for watching us. Much love to y'all. Come back and see us Tuesday nights, 8 p.m. Streaming on all platforms. Peace and love. Peace and love to all my party people. Party
Party
people.
people.
Wanna
You gonna
get
get
funky?
funky.